Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In the last episode, we obtained the M44 Hammerhead gunship, and started to follow along the trail of two doctors, who are being stalked by Geth, as they try to discover various Prothean ruins. This episode we will be concluding the final few parts of Project Firewalker. This time we've come to planet Kurumto, to investigate what they call Volcano Station. Kurumto, an Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash, Kurumto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases, and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements. Its sulphurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest. Wow, 150 Celsius, that's very, very hot. And 33 Earth atmospheres of pressure. Anyway, I'm going to scan it first, as ever. Research station detected within Volcano on planet surface. The research station's data storage systems are still active and may contain valuable information. Warning, Volcano is unstable. 3 words you never want to hear. Advise extreme caution. Another 3 unfriendly words follow that. Well, let's land.
Systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Whoa, so this, what I was about to say, is quite different to the other ones, in that we haven't got distinct objectives, not these like little yellow things together. They're still here, for just completion's sake, but they're all, wow. They're all optional this time, but they kind of point the way as well. But we need to find the research station manually. And this is a very cool looking planet, but I always get this one vaguely confused with the first planet, the one on which we acquired the Hammerhead itself, because I think they are basically the same models. They certainly, not necessarily like the actual topology, but in terms of the textures used and stuff, they look extremely similar. But there's a fair bit of iridium for us around to gather. Actually, no, iridium's one of the ones we're semi-limited on. Basically, there's element 0, which we're quite limited on, but also that doesn't have that many uses, so you're never actually that low on it. Iridium and platinum are the two you actually tend to get through. Palladium I just always have too much of. Don't know why. Anyway, we can press B now to actually get out of the Hammerhead. So, we've now got Find Clues. And we get to do a bit of on-foot exploration, pretty much the only part of on-foot in the whole Firewalker DLC. This feels very kind of Metroid Prime, it feels very Magmore Caverns to me, with the kind of glass tubes going through it. We can put the weapon away for a start, because I can tell you for a fact, there's no enemies in here at all, so don't need to worry about that. If we come through here, that's a complete dead end. Well, apart from that bit, but that's a little later. Here, there's a few things we can look at. There's a computer console. Where is it? There we go. If we examine it...
Right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Well, that doesn't sound like he's losing it at all. Very, very sane. If we bypass this door, then we get to another door, and we get a cheeky little bit of iridium here. Iridium here, my voice kind of cracked there. Coming through here, where I said there was nothing earlier, was a lie. There is in fact a datapad. I got it confused with another bit. It's the wall safe, 250 quid in it, and a datapad. Dr. Case's log, number 1. We detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make any retrieval of data extremely hazardous. But they really do use a lot of angry words with this, like extremely hazardous, and extreme caution advised, and brutal temperature anomaly and stuff like that. I think I came up with that last one myself. But you know, it's probably the kind of thing they'd say. Finally, we have, there was said locker somewhere, that's nice, that's got some money in it, and a terminal here. Dr. Case's log, number 2. This hellish planet is a star map that points to a Prothean site of major significance. Dr. Aloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all we can before conditions become too dangerous to continue. We learned too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our power grid. If only we had more time to study this. I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is here. Everything! Damn this planet! So, final thing we've got is we've got the sensors here. So this will extract the data we require, but as they said, our power grid fucks with the local seismic activity. Observe.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Wonderful. Well, this should be nice and easy. Oh, I accidentally triggered him saying that again. Well, oh, can't go that way anymore. Looks like we got to go this way. So if we go through here, don't have to bypass it. There's one of the handy things about bypassing it earlier. It just speeds up your escape from here. Except I've come the wrong way. Well, nice thing about this escape is it gets a little scary and shaky, but I don't think anything ever happens. Music is also interesting here. It's a remix of the music from Theorem in Mass Effect 1. Which was the planet where we found Liara, which is quite cool. Or was that just the general? I think that might have also just been the general Uncharted world music. Anyway, as I say, you've got a hell of a lot of time to do this if it's timed at all. Let's get back in the Hammerhead. Oh, why would you spawn me back on the planet? I want to go home. Okay, I've got to hop up here, I guess. And then through this cave. Oh, a lot of explosions going on. Can't see a great deal. I feel like this is supposed to be slightly more tense and exciting than it is. Don't know why, just not feeling it. Oh, am I just where I started? Cool. Am I where I started? Ooh, iridium. I'll take it. Oh, that was an interesting jump. There we go. Let's grab this while I'm here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not a massive fan of the Firewalker DLC. If only because I think it's an interesting concept, but I think it's very badly executed. You have to really... The plot isn't immediately obvious. You have to kind of, really kind of look for it. And it's a lot of the same stuff. It does have cool moments in like this, though. Yeah, that final cutscene is mildly cool, but still only mildly. Alert! Security breach! That was a close one on Corrumto, Shepard. A disturbing fact has come to light in analysing the channel you used to transmit your findings. Unauthorised transmissions have been sent from the MSV Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are tracking Doctors Case and Aloy. The data you retrieved gives us a definite location for Dr. Case's Prothean site. The Doctor was certain that the site also held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. So we now have unlocked the Hades Nexus, which has Firewalker, Prothean Ruin. If you did Volcano Station before the other two, this would unlock immediately. You don't have to do them in that order. Just as soon as you've done Volcano Station, this final mission unlocks. Ooh, that's a nice colour. Quite like that. Let's head over to Hoplos. And in here, indeed, it's not a planet, it's a moon, because there's one planet here, and then the little moon of the planet is Copis. Our first time on a moon here, really. Mahara's largest moon, Copis, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based, and there are no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno, and when occluded by Maharia, its Maharia? Ooh. I'm not meaning to do that K thing, it's just KH kind of goes into naturally for me. Its temperatures can nearly be tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by a vehicular or personal Mass Effect field for comfortable exploration. Oh yeah, 0.1 Gs. That's like half what the gravity is on the moon. That's brilliant. Oh my god. A lot of iridium here by the looks of it. I'm going to scan as ever and then we'll land. Oh, I actually got the anomaly on the first hit by accident. Wasn't even looking for it. Well, let's scan it anyway.
carrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
So, on this mission is relatively straightforward. You got 4 of these shield generators. One hit from your rockets will take out each one. There's also some, I believe, element 0. This is around. Yeah, there's a couple hundred element 0 dotted around the place, which is pretty handy. And as you can see, there's all these rocket drones that pop up. These actually aren't Geth, these are human rocket drones, which is why they're shit. But when you come near them, they pop up and they can be a mild irritant, if nothing else. 4 generators to get in total. There's second one is up here. Oh, another little bastard popping up. There we go. I will say this about this game. Its DLC is extremely variable. Because the Normandy Crash Site DLC is basically... I don't want to say it's pointless. But it's certainly low on point. It's kind of cool, but it's a bit meh. There's not a whole lot of exciting shit in it. This DLC, also not great. Of this, there's 2 squadmate DLCs. One of them is great. I'm not sure I was supposed to do it that way, but I certainly did do it that way. One squadmate DLC is brilliant, I think, and the other one is less than brilliant. Then there's kind of 3 main big mission DLCs, of which 1 is good and 2 are very good. We won't be doing those for a while, unfortunately, but yeah. So it just seems I have opened with the crapper of the various DLCs. Anyway, with the final shield down, with the final shield generator down, good lord, am I too close to hit it? Come on, there we go, so much for deactivated, I was able to climb the damn thing. Once we hop down here, we can actually hop out of the hammerhead. And once again here, I can put the weapon away because there's no, I can assure you there are no enemies here. There are, however, little fiery bugs, which just skitter around. Well, see, they're one of those mildly annoying things, that they're in multiple locations, and that's just the game expecting me to believe they're the same species? Seems unlikely. Anyway, we read the data pad. This site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Suns thugs we hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How do they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I should ask Dr. Aloy for whatever help he can provide. Bit more element 0 here, so there's probably about 1,000 element 0 on here, which is no bad reward for a 2-episode quest, or 5-quest cycle. As we come closer down, this is a proper Prothean site, as you can see further by the crumbling ruins and the creepy noise. And the ominous spiral staircase as well. Ooh, that's not particularly encouraging, is it? Dead body. Oh, it's got money on it. Wonderful. Some more element 0 and a journal. That's an entry.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
God, he actually used that cliche. I've silenced him. ... Forever! Ugh. Anyway, if we come round here, there's a few more things we can gather that piece together the story. There's Research Terminal, which has some biotic damage in it, so a bit upgrade, which isn't part of the story, but is nice to have.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Sounds like Dr. Case killed himself. And yet no body hanging around. Yeah, I don't find the final concluding part of this mission particularly satisfying plot-wise anyway. This is what I kind of say, though. This DLC reads more like an excuse to show off the hammerhead that they came up with than actually a well-conceived bit of plot or anything like that, so it's all a bit rushed is how I feel it was. I don't know how late after the game came out it came out. Certainly I was still playing the game for the first time, as in like I didn't return to the game late to play the DLC, I was still playing, but then again I played this game only like a fair while after it came out. Ah, there's a very fucked up body, presumably that's Dr. Aloy. No, Dr. Case even. Oh no, that's Dr. Aloy. Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the Collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn the secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remain safe. The damned Collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remain innocent of this ugly business. It was all for you. So, it looks like the Collectors were after this thing then. We got it first. Well, we got that thing. That's cool. I mean, the biotic damage upgrade is kind of nice, but yeah, no idea what that artifact is, and I don't think it's ever really explained. Well, let's get the final bit on it. Oh, there's a few things here. Oh, that one I just didn't read last time. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, if Dr. Case had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We shall continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. And there's another message, but I'm going to leave that for a little later. I'm going to quickly go and do some research, because we've got a lot of minerals over the last few episodes, so we can get biotic damage upgrade, which is nice, extra biotic damage. We can get the trauma module, which means that now when we use Unity, it returns your squad to full health rather than half health. And finally, I believe we can also get the Thanix cannon, which means we've got upgraded weaponry as well on the ship. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to end with a conversation with a squad mate, so let's head all the way down to the basement.
Hey.
I've picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
So, Jack's special thing that she offers, much like Mordin, it's only a boost for herself, not for anything really ship-based. But it's the multi-core implants, which give Jack plus 20% biotic damage, which is nice for 3000 element 0. So I'll go for that.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so...
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
What a wonderful final line there. Yeah, bit of an insight into Jack's background. She's also potentially an extremely interesting character for a lot of reasons, especially due to stuff I'm not going to talk about because it's in the future. But yeah. Oh, you'll notice... No, you won't. I thought you would notice that the hammerhead's in there, but it doesn't seem to be, so I guess you don't notice that. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Oh, let's just go for a little bit of what we're up to next episode, because next episode we're going to be doing a dossier again. So we're going to be doing Dossier, the Warlord. Dr. Okia, millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with collected technology. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions, Dr. Okia has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the Genophage, and is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corlus, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Corlus is where we'll be heading next episode, so thank you very much for watching. I've been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman, and this has been Mass Effect. Thank you very much, and good day.